Hi, you're on to Biba's Canadian Journey. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe. It's very easy to do so. Just hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon. Today, I come bearing good news. A brand new stream is about to start in the province of Nova Scotia. The stream is going to start on the 1st of May 2023, so in a couple of days time. I'm super duper excited about this stream. So we're going to be talking about the criteria, the application process, so you can start preparing, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. So this brand new stream, a first of its kind in Canada, and it's happening in the lovely province of Nova Scotia where I reside, okay? Now, like most skilled worker streams in Canada, this stream is not for everybody. This stream is targeted at a particular group of skilled workers, and this stream is for nurses, okay? Now, I can already feel some people rolling their eyes at me, because you know that when you're coming to Canada as a skilled worker, as a nurse or as a doctor, you are made, like, the process is so strict, okay? I know a few nurses here from other countries that are not even working right now in the as nurses, because it's like they need to jump hoops to meet that, you know, to meet the Canadian requirements for working as a nurse in Canada. But Nova Scotia, thank God, they're doing this. So the government of Nova Scotia, the Nova Scotia College of Nurses, they've come together and they're like, you know what? We need nurses. This is a serious situation. We need healthcare workers. We need nurses. So they need to make the process easier and faster. Okay? So there's no need to roll your eyes. If you're a nurse and you're a registered or licensed nurse, okay, and you live in some countries, this stream is not for everybody, okay, and you want to come and work in Nova Scotia, you can come, and the good news is the process from May 1st is going to be streamlined to make it easier and to make it faster. What they've promised is, before, the application process used to take over a year. Now you meet the criteria, okay, your application can be processed in a few weeks. Okay, so let us talk about the eligibility requirements. Let's talk about the criteria real quick. Okay, number one criteria, you should be a registered nurse or a licensed nurse in your home country. Number two criteria, and maybe this is the most important criteria, I should have started with this, is you should be a registered or licensed nurse from Nigeria, India, the Philippines, the US, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand. So just the 7 countries, not for everybody. And please don't send me messages and ask me why your home country is not included in this. I don't know the criteria that the government of Nova Scotia used. However, it's for these 7 countries, okay? So you should be working in one of these 7 countries. You should be a registered or licensed nurse. Third criteria is that you should be in good standing in your home country. You should have good character. What this means is, if the province of Nova Scotia today decides to call your employer in your home country and say, hey, would you recommend that we hire Habiba? Your employer should be able to say yes. She hasn't been arrested. She's a good nurse, etc. Okay, so these are some of the criteria. Now, once you meet this criteria, okay, oh, and the final one, before I forget, there's gonna be an exam. Very important. And you need to pass the exam. Okay, now the province hasn't said what the pass mark is or what they're going to be looking at, but I just want you to have at the back of your mind that there is going to be an exam that you're going to take. Very, very important. And I think it's just normal, okay? It's like here, anytime I go for an interview, after I pass the interview, there's always an assessment or a test to test your skill and your ability. You say you're a nurse, you say you've been working for a few years, okay, let's test you. Okay, so these are the criteria. Okay, now the next step is the application process. So you've met this criteria. You're from one of these 7 countries, you're a registered or licensed nurse, you've been working for a minimum of 12 months in your home country. Okay, what's the application process? Now, the link to apply, okay, is not yet available because it's going to be available on the 1st of May. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put the link to the website of the Nova Scotia College of Nursing. I'm going to put the link in the description of the video. So if I were you, on the 1st of May 2023, I will be there bright and early to apply. So the first application, what you need to do is you need to apply on that website. The link will be available on the 1st of May. Okay. Once you finish the application, you're going to be asked to submit 2 forms of ID. This can be your international passport, your birth certificate, driver's license, etc. On this website, that I'm going to put the link in the description, you're going to see all the types of IDs that are acceptable. Okay. Number 3, you need to get your license, your nurse's license, your nurse's certificate. You need to get it verified. So this is like you doing your WES. Canada needs to make sure, Nova Scotia needs to make sure that the certificate, your nursing certificate, is legit. Okay, there'll be a link for that as well. Okay, so you fill out the form, you submit your ID, there'll be, in the application, there'll be a place where you submit your certificate so that it is verified. Okay, very important. And then you submit your application. If everything goes through, you should be able to hear back from the Nova Scotia College of Nurses in a few weeks. Okay, now, very, very important. For these 3 countries, if you're coming from Nigeria, from India, from the Philippines, you are going to have to show your English language. You're going to have to show English language proficiency. So you need to take the IELTS, or now you can take the CELPIP. Okay, and this is only required for nurses from Nigeria, from India, and the Philippines. Please don't ask me again why these 3 countries. It is what it is. So you need to submit this, the proficiency, English language proficiency exams, with your application. Okay, and it's not just submitting it, you need to pass it to a minimum of a band 7. Because the truth is, as a nurse, you're going to be liaising, talking with patients, you're going to be writing notes, so they want to make sure, okay, that you can communicate effectively in English. And then you submit your application, and hopefully we'll see you very soon in the province of Nova Scotia practicing as a nurse. Okay, now, as I said, all the links to all the information will be in the description of this video. This stream is scheduled to start on May 1st, 2023. Good luck with your application and keep watching Beaver's Canadian Journey. Until next time, take care. Hi, my name is Habiba.